Hi, in this lesson we'll be looking at the Review tab. The Review tab is where you're going to find tools to help you review a presentation if you're collaborating on it with fellow coworkers. Now, let's start over here on the left, and we see the first section is proofing, and we have spell check. Very simple, very basic. If we click there, it looks and says my spell check is complete and it found no errors. Now, let's go and let's take a look at the thesaurus. Thesaurus will give us alternative words and phrases that we can use instead of a highlighted word. Check accessibility. Now, check accessibility will open up the accessibility tab and help us to create a presentation that will be accessible to all. The next section is Insights. Now, Insights is basically search. You see search is the only button. So let's go ahead. Say I want to find out more about California. I can highlight the word California, click the search button, and it's going to give me all kinds of information from the web about California, including pictures, Wikipedia articles, California Gov, lots and lots of information. The Insights is really useful in that respect. Translate. We have the Translate section, and let's say we wanted to translate our tagline, Seeing the World with Us, into another language. I could click on the Translate button. The translator opens up. I have Italian selected right now, so it gives me that translation. We can also change the default language of PowerPoint. And this does not just work on this presentation, it does it for all of PowerPoint. So be careful. Now, activity. If we have a presentation that somebody else has made changes, we can show all the changes. Now, we don't have any changes in this. I'm not sharing this with anybody. And then we can mark them all as read if we've actually read them all. We can add comments. Again, leave comments for other reviewers, or they can leave them for us. And you see, although they are grayed out, we have options to delete comments, look at the previous comment, look at the next comment, and of course, show comments or not. We can also go ahead and look at the compare section. Now, if we have a presentation and a colleague is working on the same presentation, but you're not collaborating on it in OneDrive, you're not sharing it here and working on the same presentation, you're working on different copies of the presentation, you can use the compare button to compare both presentations side by side, and you can accept or reject changes. Again, you can look at the previous or the next change. You can look at the reviewing pane, which will show where all of those changes are. And then, of course, when you're done, you can end the review. Now, hide ink. If somebody has drawn comments or suggestions or images, whatever, on our presentation, you can hide it or show it. I have some ink on here right now. It is hidden, so I'm going to click there, and now I can see it. And if I want to delete all of that ink, I can do that as well. So now you know a little bit more about the review section. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.